Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn Smart. Today we're tackling a big question, GED versus high school diploma. Which one is better? If you're trying to decide between getting a GED or a traditional high school diploma, stay tuned because we're going to break down the differences, pros and cons, job opportunities, and which one is best for you. Let's dive in. So, first things first. What exactly is the difference between a GED and a high school diploma? I mean, they're both kind of like that piece of paper that says, hey, I did some schooling. But the journey to get each one is actually pretty different. You see, a high school diploma, that's like the classic, the OG. You spend 4 years of your life going to high school, passing classes, maybe joining the debate club or, accidentally setting off the fire alarm during a pep rally. The point is, it's a process. You're learning, growing, probably having some existential crises in the cafeteria. It's all part of the experience. A GED or General Educational Development Certificate, that's a bit more like a fast-track option. It's a series of 4 tests that basically say, look, I may not have climbed Mount High School, but I can still get to the top of this mountain of knowledge. You prove you've got the academic skills of a high school grad, just without all the, shall we say, extracurricular activities that come with actually being in high school. Now, both a diploma and a GED can get your foot in the door for jobs and colleges. They're both saying, hey, this person has some basic knowledge and skills, but, and this is a big but, there are some key differences that we really need to unpack because they could actually make a big impact on your future. So, buckle up because we're about to go on a little educational road trip. Let's kick things off with the good old high school diploma, that piece of paper many of us work so hard for. What is it about this piece of paper that makes it so universally accepted? Well, first off, it's the gold standard. Colleges and employers, they trust it. It's familiar, it's comfortable, it's like that pair of jeans you've had forever, reliable even if they're a little faded. A high school diploma tells the world you can commit to something long-term, that you can handle deadlines and homework and maybe even the occasional group project from hell. And speaking of hell, let's not forget the social aspect. High school, for all its awkwardness and drama, it's a crash course in human interaction. You learn how to navigate social situations, how to deal with different personalities, how to, function in society without accidentally quoting Vines from 2015. Plus, let's be real, a high school diploma often opens more doors when it comes to scholarships. There are just some scholarships out there that are specifically for students who went the traditional high school route. But, and this is a big but, high school isn't for everyone. It takes time, a solid 4 years of your life. And for some people, life throws curveballs. Maybe they had to drop out to help support their family, or they were dealing with health issues, or maybe the traditional school environment just wasn't a good fit, and that's okay. Which brings us to our next contender. Okay, so what about the GED? What makes this alternative route to a diploma so appealing? Well, for starters, it's fast, like really fast. We're talking months, not years. If you're someone who needs to get their education back on track quickly, maybe to start working or to go to college sooner, the GED is like the express lane to your future. And speaking of convenience, you can often take the GED online or at a testing center, which is a game changer for people who don't have the flexibility to go to a traditional school setting. It's all about meeting you where you're at. But it's not just about speed and convenience. The GED is a symbol of resilience. It's for the people who had to overcome obstacles, who maybe didn't get their chance the first time around, but who are determined to get their education and reach their full potential. It takes guts to go back and take that leap, and that's something to be admired. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the stigma. There's this misconception that the GED is somehow less than a high school diploma, that it's the easy way out, and that's just not true. The GED tests are no walk in the park, they're rigorous, they require serious preparation, and they cover a wide range of subjects. You're essentially cramming 4 years of high school into a few tests. Plus, while most colleges and employers accept the GED, there are some that might have additional requirements or preferences. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of. Alright, let's talk about the thing that's probably on everyone's mind. Jobs. At the end of the day, does it really matter if you have a GED or a high school diploma when you're trying to land a job? Well, the good news is that most jobs, especially entry-level positions, accept both. They're looking for people who have basic skills, who can communicate effectively, who are reliable and eager to learn. And both a GED and a diploma can demonstrate those qualities. However, there are some employers, particularly in certain industries, who might have a slight preference for a traditional diploma. They see it as a sign of commitment, of having gone through the full high school experience. It's not fair, but it's the reality. And then there are those high-paying, specialized careers, the ones that require a college degree or vocational training. In those cases, both a GED and a diploma will likely require you to take the next step in your education. So, the bottom line is this. For most jobs, a GED is just as good as a diploma. It's about proving your skills and work ethic, not just flashing a piece of paper. But if you're aiming for certain competitive fields, you might need to consider further education regardless of which path you choose. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about the differences, the pros and cons, the job prospects. But ultimately, the decision of whether to get a GED or a high school diploma is a deeply personal one. There's no right or wrong answer, it all depends on your individual circumstances, your goals, and your timeline. So, let's break it down. If you're currently in high school and you have the ability to finish without major obstacles, then go for it. Get that diploma. It opens doors, it looks great on applications. And hey, you'll have those awkward prom photos to laugh at later in life. But if you're in a situation where finishing high school just isn't feasible, if you need a faster track to work or college, or if you're an adult who's ready for a change, then the GED is an incredible option. It's a chance to take control of your education, to prove to yourself and the world that you're capable of achieving your goals. The most important thing is to choose the path that feels right for you, the one that aligns with your values and aspirations. Both a GED and a high school diploma can lead to success. It's all about what you do with that education, how you use it to create the future you envision for yourself. Now I want to hear from you. Are you considering a GED or a high school diploma? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more educational content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.